If I tell them to you and they come true, then will you believe me? The question is, where have you gone? I will tell you. The question is, where have you gone?
In my tortured ears, there sounds unceasingly a nightmare whirring and flapping, and a faint, distant baying as of some gigantic hound. It is not dream. It is not, I fear, even madness, for too much has already happened to give me these merciful doubts. St. John is a mangled corpse. I alone know why, and such is my knowledge that I am about to blow out my brains for fear I shall be mangled in the same way. Down unlit and illimitable corridors of eldritch fantasy sweeps the black, shapeless nemesis that drives me to self-annihilation. May heaven forgive the folly and morbidity which led us both to so monstrous a fate. Wearied with the commonplaces of a prosaic world, where even the joys of romance and adventure soon grow stale, St. John and I had followed enthusiastically every aesthetic and intellectual movement which promised respite from our devastating ennui. The enigmas of the symbolists and the ecstasies of the pre-Raphaelites, all were ours in their time. But each new mood was drained too soon of its diverting novelty and appeal. Only the somber philosophy of the decadence could hold us, and this we found potent only by increasing gradually the depth and diabolism of our penetrations. Baudelaire and Huysmans were soon exhausted of thrills, till finally there remained for us only the more direct stimuli of unnatural personal experiences and adventures. It was this frightful emotional need which led us eventually to that detestable course which even in my present fear I mention with shame and timidity. That hideous extremity of human outrage, the abhorred practice of grave robbing. On October 29th, we found in the soft earth underneath the library window a series of footprints utterly impossible to describe. They were as baffling as the hordes of great bats which haunted the old manor house in unprecedented and increasing numbers. The horror reached a culmination on November 18th, when St. John, walking home after dark from the distant railway station, was seized by some frightful carnivorous thing and torn to ribbons. His screams had reached the house, and I had hastened to the terrible scene in time to hear a whir of wings and see a vague, black, cloudy thing silhouetted against the rising moon. My friend was dying when I spoke to him, and he could not answer coherently. All he could do was to whisper, "The amulet, that damn thing." Then he collapsed, an inert mass of mangled flesh. I buried him the next midnight in one of our neglected gardens, and mumbled over his body one of the devilish rituals he had loved in life.
Okay. And you should be able to see it now. Oh shit, it's still playing in the wrong speaker. I'm gonna close it. You're not gonna be able to see it.
Okay. Well, I could for a second.
That's it. Start. So is Holes good? Speak on that.
The movie?
Yeah, and the book.
Let's see, the book I read when I was a child. I don't know if I liked it that much. I
Yeah.
like the part where they're digging holes. Like that is interesting, but then there's something involving a treasure
Right.
and lots of others, and I kind of just like I would not read those parts because I didn't know how to read a book back then.
Yeah.
And then so I don't know. I never seen the movie.
Oh, really?
No.
Wow. So even when you were younger, you just weren't a movie person. Is that it?
I don't know when did the Holes movie come out?
Why don't I look?
Oh, 2003. Okay, yeah. I
Yeah.
would have been. When did the book come out? Holes book. 1998. Okay.
Yeah, it feels like that. That feels right.
Yeah. And now we're playing the Holes game. Excavation of Hobbs Barrow.
It all comes together. I wonder if they'll eat the weird jam stuff.
You remember much more about it than I do.
Oh, that was the part. Well, I remember it because it made Tim barf. When we watched the movie at home, it made him sick. But it was like they found these. I guess they escaped from the camp, which in retrospect, I guess it was kind of like a labor camp type thing that the kids were just
It was a juvenile detention camp. He was put in there for stealing shoes.
Wow.
I remember that.
And just like forced to work.
Forced to dig specific holes of a specific size, yeah.
Okay, and that was the part that you were...
That was what I was into, yeah. I was like, this is interesting.
I wonder if I could dig such a hole.
Right, yeah, I could see it being a meditative thing. Like maybe that probably actually would make kids get better if they're troublemakers.
Yeah, there is something to that. I remember learning how to dig a hole when I farmed, and it was pretty great. I didn't know how.
Is there stuff you wouldn't expect that for digging a hole?
Well, jumping on the shovel was big for me. You plant the shovel, then you jump on it with both feet, and that really, busts through the ground. And then you have the leverage. Okay. Yeah, I mean that's. You could use 1 foot, but I was a 2-footer, like a pogo stick.
Yeah, that sounds good. It seems like cartoon logic, but I guess it would work. Yeah.
I think that's why it appealed to me.
Okay, last we played, there it is. There's the title of the game, Hobbs Barrow, and we touched it and we had a vision.
Yeah, we went Blair Witch mode. Our eyes were like zoomed in on and shaking with the memory of your dad teaching you how to dig a hole.
Or I think that was earlier. Maybe was that right here? Maybe it was.
I thought so, because it's like, yeah, she remembers him putting a pot in their backyard.
Yeah, I remember that. I didn't know that was what we got from touching the barrow. Okay.
I think so. What else would it be?
I don't remember. I know we had a vision of some sort. I don't know what our goal is right now. I think it might be to go to bed.
Well, let's look.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, for real?
Oh shit, I was right. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, really. It's right here.
I do have a feeling there is something exceptional to be discovered here. I must gain Mr. Bryden's permission to excavate.
Oh, we just asked him to see it. I guess.
Right. We were like, all right, we won't dig it up. Just
intending to fool him.
Yeah, can we just look at it? And then we're gonna look at it, and then he's gonna be like, all right, you can excavate it.
Right. You got a good look at it.
Oh, that's right. His brother or someone related to him went insane from digging up that hole. Right.
It was his bro. Oh, where did I go? I guess this is the way back.
Yeah, we're just walking home.
Walking through the muck.
Darkness falls quickly here. I should make my way back to the inn.
Spooky synth. Hey.
I don't wish to risk waking it up.
They let their dog just like sleep outside?
Is that a dog?
It's fast asleep. I wonder what goats dream of.
Oh, it's a goat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it looked like it had a horn.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay.
Although I don't, a horn is a goat is not an animal I think of that you leash up.
Right.
It's weird.
To a tree. I mean, you have like endless land around you here.
Yeah, I mean, you could just build a fence if you want to. But why do people? I guess you can make goat milk.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what else to do.
Boy, can you?
I should head back to the plough and furrow.
Okay. Thought I was.
No, that's not the way to town. It's the other way.
That's the way to the cairn.
Yeah. I wonder how long this game is.
That's a good question. I mean, this is what, day 2?
Yeah. I think so.
Fog City. Like Silent Hill out here.
Yeah, and the one lit up window is not one of the things that we can interact with.
Yeah.
Apparently. Okay.
Let me see. I know you're home.
No one here.
That can't be. Oh yeah, I wonder if those guys are still fighting that we.
I think we have new friends here. I don't recognize these guys. Yeah.
Good evening, gentlemen.
What are you gonna do about him?
If he thinks he can take her away from here, he's got another thing coming. I am gonna knock his bloody block off. In fact, I can think of a better punishment. Oi, what do you want, lady? Piss off.
You heard the man.
Charming. A fearsome-looking brute of a man. This local chap looks thoroughly intoxicated.
Wow, she's so sophisticated.
Mr. Crozier is enjoying a large mug of ale. Good evening, Mr. Crozier.
Is that the blacksmith?
Evening. Thanks again for the fossil,
yeah.
lass.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Truly a beauty.
I forgot.
You're most
I was gonna say it was the guy that we goaded into arguing here, but I guess that's not. I guess that was someone else. I forget.
How long have you been collecting fossils?
Ever since I were a boy. The moors look a barren place, but there are plenty of fossils to be found in the rock formations. All manner of creatures to uncover.
Such a playground for a young lad. What's your favourite piece in your collection?
The ammonite you
They've
gave
kind of
me
got
today.
chemistry.
The most recent is always the best.
Indeed.
What about you, lass?
You should be able
Do
to marry
collect
people like
out?
Stardew Valley
I
here.
do. You see, I'm writing a book on
you
the
should be able
barrows of
to
England. It should
give
be called
someone a
Vestiges
strawberry
of
every
the
day until they
Antiquities
marry
in
Yeah.
rural
I gave you a
England.
fossil.
I document all my findings.
But what do you collect?
Pottery, tools and such.
Bones too, no doubt.
No, I leave those in place.
You've got a morbid heart, lass. Fussing about in old graves like that.
We're not dissimilar in that we both take an interest in the remains of the long gone.
I suppose you have a point there. How's your book coming along, then?
Wow.
Very well, thank you. Though I'm rather keen to begin my
He's the
chapter
only
on Hobbs
gentleman in this
Barrow.
place.
Thanks for your
Yeah.
time.
You're right. You guys do
Speak
get
to you
along.
later.
You have a lot in common. Well, no, I think we like the bartender too. He's been nice to us.
He's been pretty cool. Dude, he's playing the knife game.
What? Okay. Do you know what do you call that game? Because I don't think there's a name for that game.
Right, there should be. But I don't know.
Yeah, no one's. It's
You
it's
just
the
have
game.
to show them. You know
It's
the
a
game
where
that's
you
like
try
this?
to. Yeah, exactly. It's that game, and the rules are not super clear.
Oh yeah, I haven't even thought that far.
Like, how fast do you have to go? Like, how do you lose? How do you lose other than cutting yourself? But
Right. That'd be cool
if
to
you're
do
very-
in prison where you're like forced to play it or something and then you're like, well, you didn't tell me how fast I had to go.
Right.
I assume
And
it
then
just
I'd be
happens
like,
in prison.
"Yep, you got me." Yeah, a lot of times in prison, you all have a knife, and you're all just kind of
Yeah.
playing this game with
It's
it.
the same as like a pirate bar.
Yeah. Well, we should see if we can play.
Yeah, that'd be cool
Good
if I
evening,
like
sir.
nailed it. This is the one mini game. Whoa, he's mad at me.
Oh, did he just stab himself?
Oh, maybe that's what happened. Yeah. Oops. Hey, Herbert.
It's Herbert, the local stray.
Oh, you creeping in my
to wake him up.
Chambers. Okay, this is the bean guy.
Hello again, Cyril.
You're still here?
Did Mr. Long convince you of the virtues of Bewley Station?
What the hell do you think? Now bugger off and leave me to me drink.
He seems even more wound up than usual.
Good evening, Miss Bateman.
Good evening, Stanley.
Oh god. Should I even bother?
Let's see if we can. Will we be allowed to order a drink?
A mug of your finest ale, please.
Put it on my tab.
Yeah. You're not paying for your room, but he's still...
There we are. That's 2 pence on your account.
Thank you.
Glug, 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 glug. That hit the spot.
What can you tell me about Lord Panswick?
A most charming man, Miss Bateman. He looks after us here.
Okay, that's not what I heard, but
Where
he's a
does he
small
live?
business owner.
Panswick Manor, on the moors. No visitors allowed. His lordship likes his privacy.
I found Mr. Shoulders home, thanks to the help of Father Roach.
Wonderful. So you've met our vicar then?
Yes, I did. An interesting character.
Indeed. So, did old Leonard apologise for his absence?
Not quite. He wasn't home.
What is that man playing at?
You tell
Does-
me.
Does the Anglican Church have vicars? I think we had this conversation already.
Yeah, I don't even know what a vicar...
It's like, I think of it as a Catholic thing, but maybe not.
Maybe it's just like an old time thing. Wait, what did they do? Is it just like the priest assistant?
No, I think it's the priest.
Oh yeah, he
I think
said...
You're like the priest in charge, I think.
Oh
it's
yeah,
like you're not quite a bishop, I guess. Is that what it is? I don't know.
Okay, it is Catholic, but also Episcopal and Church of England, an incumbent of a parish where tithes formerly passed to a chapter. Oh, well, whatever. It says Episcopal, a member of the clergy, in charge of a chapel.
Okay.
Sounds like
just
Father Roach to me.
Yeah. Doesn't say anything about needing to get cut all the time.
Yeah. Braving the blade.
He would love this game, actually. He would love to.
Oh yeah,
nice
that's
game.
true. He would try to be bad at it. He'd lose
Yeah, he
all
would
the
lose on
time.
purpose. Yeah.
My
Whoops.
assistant has not arrived as planned.
Oh, is everything all right?
I'm not entirely sure.
Am I to keep a room for him just in case?
If you could hold it for one more night, Mr. Kemp.
As you wish.
Henry Long can talk, can't he?
He's a colourful character. The man drinks like a fish.
He certainly does.
I've seen him drink this place dry and still be up to tend his garden at sunrise. The man can truly hold his ale.
I found Hobbs' barrow.
Oh, remember what I said, Miss Bateman? There are stories connected to that place.
Yes, stories you won't elaborate on, I might add. Don't worry about me, Stanley. I'm quite capable of warding off imagined fiends.
I have no doubt, but please leave that place be.
I've come this far, there's no turning back now.
That's precisely what worries me.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
What do you think? Sleepy time?
Yeah, I think it's sleep time.
Time for bed. Tomorrow I shall convince Mr. Bryden to allow me to begin my excavation.
Joe Bryden, did we say that already?
We did say that. That was one of the first things we said.
Okay.
How are you?
Tired.
Gonna buy you a drink?
Oh, it's this guy. The drunk. One of the many drunks.
Oh, we can make like a real decision here, it sounds like.
Yeah. Definitely don't care about his health, and we're doing an evil run.
Yeah, so I think one more won't hurt.
Yeah. He
One
seems
won't hurt.
like...
Excellent.
I don't know. Do I think he actually knows anything?
Night. I'm sorry, I can't remember.
Because he said he doesn't know who
right,
Mr.
Mr.
Shoulder
Tillett.
is. Or
Alcohol can do all sorts of damage to one's memory.
I was thinking that maybe if we had another drink tonight, I might remember what happened.
Interesting.
I'm
Yeah,
not
that's
sure
definitely
that's logical.
But worth trying?
I don't need any further convincing.
This man has a silver tongue.
I shall return with the goods.
To Leonard Shoulder.
Wherever he may be. I've been meaning to ask you
A
something.
kiss might help me remember.
Why did Leonard Shoulder ask you to dig
No,
a
that's not what this
hob's
guy's after. He's got his wife.
Despite his
When we first met, he said, "Why don't you kiss me?"
Not to mention his
Oh, that's true.
And it
That's
zoomed
right.
in on his freaky
I
face.
decided Mr. Tillett was to be my ally.
Okay.
I spoke again of Mr. Shoulder's letter, his proposed excavation, and my status as an antiquarian and barrow digger. He was fascinated and quite excited at
It's
the
weird that
prospect
it just
of
switched
meeting
to,
the
like,
soon-to-be
narration.
author of a real-life book.
I think it does this on occasion, but usually it's about something more important.
Must
Like,
find
Right.
all manner
This
of
is like a
riches and he
combo.
digs.
Barrow
Yeah.
digging is not all success, Mr. Tillett. Often I'll come across the likeliest of sites steeped in promise. We set to work with shovel and pick and all the other barrow opening paraphernalia you can imagine. Every stone carefully taken down, every shovel full of earth put dutifully through the sieve, and we find nothing.
Oh, the guy left his
Or
knife.
you may find a miserable
Oh.
remnant of animal bone or a shard of pottery hardly to be recognized from the peat in which it decayed. Sometimes
got a
it's
peat
as if some
mention.
Neolithic humorist prepared an elaborate practical joke for your special benefit.
It still sounds much more exciting than spending your days sitting in England's most remote railway station.
Are you all right, Mr. Tillett?
I've
We
had
should
another
hire this guy.
argument with Agnes.
Yeah.
since
Your
Kenneth's
wife.
not here,
Aye.
we
Seems
need
like
a
he's
new
dropping
guy.
She didn't
hints.
want me coming to the plough
Yeah.
tonight.
I could pay him in
Truth is,
beer.
I've been drinking my life away since my mother passed.
Oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry for your loss.
You're kind, Miss Bateman. Thank you. It's been a year since the old girl left us.
Not my business.
She had a horrible end, wasting away, day by day. Consumption got her. She was naught but bones by the end. I can't get the image out of my mind.
You mentioned bones.
She
Would
meant
you like
everything
to?
me.
So
Work
sorry.
I apologise for going.
Maybe we
on
could
this
go see where
bit.
she's buried, and I
It's
could give
not
you some kind of
appropriate.
closure.
Don't worry, Mr. Tillett.
You could
I
look at the
appreciate your
bones.
openness.
Used to love going for walks out in the moor, my mother and I, ever since I were a little one. She'd get a tear in her eye as she looked out upon it. She loved this land. I asked Mr. Crozier to build a bench, which we've
Oh,
erected at her favourite
a bench.
lookout spot
Oh.
on the moors. Margaret's Lookout, we called it. Aye,
That's a beautiful tribute.
aye. If you take a seat there, do keep her in your thoughts, won't you?
Of course, Mr. Tillett. I can relate in some manner. My father had an accident when I was very young. He's still alive, but he can neither move nor speak. He spends his entire life bedbound and incapable of communicating or looking after himself in any way.
How dreadful.
He was a barrow digger himself, an antiquarian of some renown. He taught me so much, even though I was so young. I think writing this book is my way of carrying on his work. It helps me reclaim those earlier memories of him, and I visit him often to tell him all about my excavations.
Can he hear you?
I've no idea. The doctors aren't sure. I'd do anything to make him better, Mr. Tillett. I'd do anything to bring him back to the man he
Even
was.
unleash a curse upon this
I am
town.
in a state of suspended
Especially,
mourning for
yeah.
a man caught between life and death.
Dreadful. Just dreadful.
We all have our weaknesses. Mine just happens to be my father.
And what of your mother?
A cold woman. We haven't talked in quite some time. I think she blamed me for my father's accident somehow.
You were but a child.
Indeed. She thus saw it fit that a governess should raise me as she spent her life grieving for my father.
Well then, I propose a toast.
A toast to what?
A shared sense of loss.
I'll toast to that, Arthur. Now then, enough of this wallowing.
Let us be merry. Another round.
I really shouldn't. But I did. And another
Ooh.
after that.
Wow.
And another. The frustrations of my visit to Bewley slipped away with each swill of Stanley's finest ale. We had great fun that
Gonna
night,
be
Mr.
dancing on
Tillett
the
and I.
table.
Yeah.
Treasure the memory.
We had great fun. It doesn't sound like it. It doesn't sound like we were having the
Let's
most
hear
fun
those
conversation.
pipes.
Oh wait, maybe.
Mustn't.
Sing the song.
You're incorrigible.
Please. You'll make a sad man happy.
Oh, all right then.
Oh, she's cool now.
Yeah. Are we gonna get a musical interlude?
Oh.
Clasps, celts, and arrowheads I'll try to claw within my clutch. And if a shield I should espy, I'll vow there ne'er was such.
With popish tricks and relics rare, the priests their flocks do gull. In casting out the earth take care. Huzzah! I've found a skull!
Her dad has no riz.
No, it sounded like none of the voice actors really wanted to sing that song.
Hey, I have a button on my thing that says how to create a VTuber avatar
What do you mean? Where?
on my Streamlabs.
What happens if you press it? I mean, I was gonna say things have been going well in terms of the stream not crashing.
That's true.
So maybe.
But what if
maybe
I could
it's
transform into a, some kind of anthropomorphic
animal girl?
anime, anime girl. Some kind of
I guess that can
cow
happen.
girl.
Oh, that would be good. Yeah.
Oh shit. Who are you?
Finger reader crone.
Hello, Thomasina.
Is that Elder
What
Scrolls?
is this?
Yeah,
Who are
that's
you?
Elden Ring.
I'm the one that saved your father.
Same
What do you
thing to me.
mean?
Yeah.
You were here 25 years ago.
My father?
You were deep down with the others. You were there, and something went wrong. I dragged him out.
Impossible.
I helped him then, and I can help him again.
I don't understand.
Believe my words. You'll find proof in morning. Now go.
Wow.
Does that sound like someone we've met already,
One more
or maybe
thing.
just all the voices sound
Right,
similar?
it kind of does. Oh my word.
Oh, we're only on day 2 now.
Damn, I thought we were... Okay. That's a lot. We did a lot in a day.
Yeah, or maybe day 1 was like day 0, because I feel like we've been
Yeah,
here.
I think that's true. So he said
And-
that our dad was already in
Goodness,
Hobbs
that was
Barrow
a terrible
and
sleep.
he was rescued by imps or something?
But yeah, whatever that little guy was. There's either a mouse trap or a note at our door.
Or old-timey money.
What's this?
Look.
Looks pagan.
There's a strange stone strapped to the cover.
Oh. Oh, is this like our dad's diary or something? Stop thinking about my dear wife.
Wonder.
Oh, in her current state, I must have faith that she will conquer this bout of illness. Interesting. Oh my god, my dog is snoring.
Oh, I cannot hear your dog.
Okay,
but
good.
I trust you. Yeah, I don't know whose journal this is.
Okay, so they're probably talking about digging up the barrow. Wise woman, she provided me with the tincture for my beloved's nausea. Gravidarum. Oh, I wonder what that means. Gravidarum. Whoa. Alright, let me take a picture of this. Is that Greek?
Yeah, those are Greek letters, right? Yeah. Those are fraternity letters. Those are Greek.
Right. Blow, a place of miracles. Plant seeds spread before our eyes. Nature's laws hold no meaning here. Oh, so they... Okay, so it immediately grew a plant. But I clutched my tablet with the knowledge that... And this. What the hell are you talking about? We found the code.
Alright, this looks like a puzzle, but
yeah.
It's a puzzle I don't like.
Yeah, same. I took a picture so we have it. All eyes must face towards the 7th Archontic. Maybe that means we gotta face all the eyes on the animal plates.
Oh, maybe.
Ooh, okay, wait. Taking a picture of this too. That's tight. That'd be a good tattoo.
When the sun and the 2 moons. But those look like snakes.
Yeah, this is a moon.
Right. But...
And these are...
Or, no, that's the moon with the sun behind it is what it is.
Oh, true.
Right, yeah. That's what it's gotta be.
The guardian shall be dead. Good grief. Okay, we must be able to keep this in our inventory so we can look at it again.
Yeah, we definitely...
Okay, dead language. It's bad. And blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we'll just hold on to this. Pour out my spirit.
It appears to be a journal, full of hogwash. I don't recognize the handwriting.
You're such a silly
Maybe
Billy.
Stanley knows more about it.
I hope that knife's there.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Good morning. How's your head, Miss Bateman? That were quite the tune you treated us to last night.
To be honest, Stanley, I felt better.
The knife is even
under my door.
glowing.
I
It really
beg
wants
your
us
pardon?
to take
I would
it.
really love to just
The
be able to
journal,
go pick it up
Stanley.
right now.
I certainly did no such thing. Nor could have anyone else. You're the only guest staying here.
What's the meaning of all this? Do you propose that it manifested itself out of thin air?
Well,
Yeah, I think we gotta keep being mean to him.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
being consistent.
Objects do not appear from nowhere. You must have put it there.
Miss Bateman, I've never even seen this book before.
I'm sorry. I just don't understand how else it could have got there.
Did I tell you to apologize?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
No.
ask the bartender about my dream.
Yeah, that's good too. He should know since it's his bar.
Do you ever have strange dreams, Stanley?
Me? I sleep as sound as a baby.
I had one such dream last night. It was so vivid.
He's like, oh
What
god.
were it about?
I mean, this is kind of like lying, the second one, but
No, I want to hear. I want to bore him by telling him about our dream.
yeah, he's probably gonna be like, oh, I know that goblin.
I was at Hob's Barrow,
Oh?
but everything was different. Great peaks soared in the distance. And there was a creature.
A creature, you say?
Yes, a short, robed fellow, eyes as black as pitch. It told me that my father had been there in Hob's Barrow many years ago, but something went wrong, and the creature helped him escape. It said that I would find proof in the morning.
Oh, the journal. You've had a premonition, lass.
Please, Stanley.
he's
I've no
all on
time for
board
that
now.
nonsense. But I'll admit it's a strange coincidence.
Now, what did I tell you about Hob's Barrow?
That I should leave it alone?
Aye.
Hogwash.
Your dream reminds me of a story from my childhood. An old folk tale about Hob's Barrow.
The story is like a weird guy went down there and then was rescued by a creature.
What is this folk tale you mention?
Well, when I were a wee boy,
Wow,
there were talk
it is a
of
goblin.
Nice.
They say
He's got a
he
man's
lived
voice.
inside
The goblin just
Hob's
speaks like a
Barrow,
guy.
Hence the name, Hob's
Yeah.
Barrow. Hob, coming from hobgoblin, of course. Unfortunately, I don't remember anything else about it.
I was told not to
See, if
believe
she
in
was
such fairy
open-minded,
tales,
she
Stanley.
would have known that.
Don't close your mind to such things, lass. I'm sure Mr. Shoulder will tell you more.
Perhaps, if I ever meet him.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Shoulder's a goblin.
Are you sure there was no one else here overnight?
Without doubt.
How very, very peculiar.
So, what does it say inside?
Yeah, secret's closest to lying, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
He has known a lot.
Yeah, that's true. We're really back and forth.
What do you make of this stone?
That's a funny-looking thing. It's got a cockerel on it.
Yes, but have you seen anything like it?
Never.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
Oh, you know where
Good
we
morning,
saw
Mr. Kemp.
chickens was at
Miss Tompkins.
Mr. Shoulder's house.
I'm here for his lordship's paper.
Sorry, lass.
That's true.
Mr.
Wait, when
Price
did chickens come
off this morning?
There's a chicken on that that stone.
Yesterday.
Oh,
Indeed.
yeah,
I
true.
can vouch for that.
I need to go pick one up again.
Good day.
Yep.
Oh dear. His lordship won't be pleased.
My sincerest apologies, Miss Tompkins.
I'll come back in a few days. Ta-ra.
Goodbye.
Ta-ra. What's wrong with the Lord?
What's wrong with the what?
The Lord? Why won't he be pleased?
Oh, I was too busy thinking about that chicken stone.
Be careful, Miss Bateman. You'll cut yourself. I spent all morning trying to get that bloody thing out.
Some oil.
I shall be having words with that
Maybe we can use our
scoundrel
handkerchief.
next time he shows his face.
Honestly.
That worked last time we needed to pick up something sharp.
Right.
Curses.
We have our very own
Wow, he really
Excalibur.
stabbed it in there.
It's all yours if you can pull it out, King Arthur.
Alright, we'll watch this. I have a worm. Oh, I guess the handkerchief's gone.
Oh, can we use the glove?
No, that's not it.
Okay.
Sure.
Chisel. Makes sense.
I do not wish to damage Mr. Kemp's table any further than
Why?
it already
Well, it's
has been.
probably crap.
Yeah, a guy's been stabbing it all last night, but okay, fine.
Alright, time to feed a stone to a chicken.
Right,
Oh.
I need to convince Mr. Bryden to let me excavate Hobbs' barrow and find out where this journal came from. Curses! I forgot I had this worm in my pocket. Poor thing is dead now. Rest in
Oh,
peace,
shit.
Kenneth. I've
I
just
wonder if I was
noticed
supposed
this
to.
matchbox
Oh,
is
I could have
completely
fed
damp
it
from the rain.
worm to a
The
chicken.
match is no use to me anymore.
Wait, did we get rid of it?
Yeah, I guess we have to get another one now. You just toss it.
Damn. Maybe
Good day.
that might have been it.
Still
We might
setting
have.
up my stall.
That might
Come
have been
back
a
later.
fail state for the
Oh,
game.
I'm
We
sorry.
can't win now.
Shit. Wait, what'd she say?
Good day.
I'm still setting up my stall.
Oh,
Come
okay.
back later.
Great. Well, I
Oh,
hope
I'm
you
sorry.
accept not having money. I guess should I just like make my rounds? Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Good morning, Father Roach.
Ah, Miss Bateman. What a pleasure to see you again. Have you tracked down Mr. Shoulder yet?
Don't get me started.
I'll take that as a no.
Indeed. What brings you to the square today?
I'm meeting a couple of young congregation members to go over some scripture. You're welcome to join us.
Thank you, Father Roach, but I have quite a busy day ahead of me.
We will be at St. Edmund's, should you wish to join us later.
Do you recognize this journal?
What a tatty old thing. You ought to take better care of your possessions, Miss Bateman.
It's not mine.
Then whose is it?
That's precisely what I'm trying to find out.
I'm afraid I can't help you. I haven't seen it before.
What do you make of this stone?
I don't recognize the symbol from any Christian iconography.
Oh, you're right.
Did you make
pagan.
it yourself?
No, never mind.
I feel like Father Roach knows that too.
Yeah.
As being like, this is the devil's chicken.
What do you know of Lord Hanswick?
Oh, yes. A rather important fellow around here. His vast land holdings give many a steady employment.
I hear he is renovating an old chapel on his land.
Aye, I've heard such reports. He believes this to be a godless land. Something I wholeheartedly disagree with. To which god his chapel will be dedicated to remains a matter of concern.
Why do you say
Cousin.
that?
Oh, my apologies. Don't listen to my oafish conjecture. Let us move on.
Thanks for your time.
Lord be with you.
Not gonna say it back. 'Cause I don't believe in that hogwash. Oh, she's not here. Something different here. Hey.
Thomasina!
Good morning, Arthur.
You look a bit addled.
Oh yeah, that path
Are you
would have
feeling
opened up too.
alright?
I am
I
not
think.
used to drinking
Oh,
as
that's
much as
right,
we
yeah.
did.
Aye, my head is pounding.
To tell you the truth, Arthur, I've had a somewhat puzzling morning.
Oh?
Someone slipped this journal under the door of my room.
Whose journal is it?
I have no idea. The text refers to some sort of excavation.
Stanley must be playing tricks on you.
He swore his innocence. I thought perhaps you might have done it?
No, it wasn't me. That's for certain. Somehow I have
I'm
a clear
illiterate.
memory of last night.
I had a splendid time last night.
Aye, I even remember most of it this time. Thanks for listening to me going on. I really appreciate it.
The feeling is mutual. Thank you too, Arthur. I wonder who left...
Mind if I take a closer look?
Please, go ahead.
The writings of a madman.
I don't disagree. Did the sketches mean anything to you?
No, not at all. But they turn me stomach. You might want to show this to Mother Mildred.
Wise woman.
Who is Mother Mildred?
Some think her a witch.
A witch?
Aye. She might be able to help you with the symbols.
Where can I find her?
She lives alone in a little cottage within Herne Wood here.
Nice.
You shouldn't have too much trouble finding her.
Thanks, Arthur.
You're welcome.
Okay. You want to ask
Okay.
about this stuff?
No.
Goodbye.
Later.
Ta-ra.
Yeah, I want to go to the... see if we can go to the new place now.
Yeah, I think the witch will be down there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thomasina, dear, come say goodbye to your father. Come on now, don't make him wait.
I don't want to.
These are my least favorite parts.
Yeah, they're not as good
Aren't
as
you
the
going to
rest.
miss me?
I hate you, Daddy.
Those are strong
Why?
words for such a little lady.
I want to come with you.
We've been through this, little bird. You can't come with me this time. But we'll go to Seaborough next month. I promise. Oh, what a dig that shall be.
I hate you.
Well, I love you. See you soon, little bird.
Wow. It's your fault. Oh yes, the hole.
Yeah, the hole that doesn't make sense. Oh, I
no
think
shit.
there's
There's
something
more.
else back there. Yeah. I don't know if they animated them in that way to be disturbing on purpose, or if it's just the way they draw. But it's very odd.
Yeah, it's creeping me out.
It looked like there was like tree sap or something back there that we could have
Okay.
interacted
I feel
with.
there's more information I could gain by speaking to Mildred.
She's not going anywhere, but I guess she
Please,
is.
forgive my intrusion. Are you Mother Mildred?
Some call me that. I prefer Mildred Walker, given as that's my name.
Apologies. Thomasina Bateman. I think we met at Bewley Station.
I take it Panswick's men have cleared off. Good riddance. Those ruffians would cut their own noses off if he asked them to. How's your sightseeing going then? Save your words, young lady. I know you're no sightseer, and I know exactly why you're in Bewley. You won't get far by lying to me again.
I'm sorry, I
recognised you the moment I laid eyes on you at the station.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, yeah, it's quite a striking family resemblance. You have your father's eyes, Miss Bateman.
You knew my father?
Such piercing blue eyes he had. What a handsome young man. William.
He was here, in Bewley.
Oh, yes. A long time ago, mind. 25 years by my
A family
reckoning.
connection?
But I'll
William
never forget
Bateman was in
those
Bewley?
eyes.
Why was my father in Bewley?
You were helping Samuel Bryden excavate Hobbs' barrow.
You must be jesting.
Do I look like I'm jesting?
How did you come to meet my father?
One might say I have a reputation in these parts. Folks from all around come to me for help with their ailments. Hernwood is abundant with flora that, if mixed correctly, will cure almost any ill. Your father must have caught wind of this, as one day he came to me, asking for a cure.
A cure for what?
Your mother were with child, and she was suffering the most terrible nausea.
Adam.
I made something to help her.
The journal. This was entered in the journal. It belongs to my father.
What journal?
Take a look at this. A passage recalls meeting a local wise woman to seek a tincture for his beloved's nausea gravidarum.
Aye, that's me. I made the tincture for him.
This is incredible.
You don't recognise your own father's handwriting?
It's been so many years since I've seen it.
Okay. I was getting a tincture too. I was getting a cough drop because my throat was getting really sore.
Oh, what kind of cough drop?
What kind of cough drop?
What flavor?
Raspberry.
Oh, okay. Nice, so it's like candy, basically.
Yeah, but it has the medicine taste to it. It tastes more like medicine. I don't think raspberry is a good medicine flavor.
Yeah, I haven't heard of that one.
What do you make of this stone?
The journal was your papa's, obviously.
I haven't a clue.
Yeah, I could see. I just couldn't.
Trinket. A talisman of some kind. The moors are steeped in folklore.
Yeah, I bet you wouldn't know anything about that.
What can you tell me about the excavation?
Well, not much. I only met your father twice. The last time he asked me if I knew anything about binding magic.
Binding magic?
He said he needed it for the excavation.
Hogwash. Yep. My father is a man of logic and reason. Why would he be asking about such nonsense?
Perhaps you don't know him as well as you think you do. Anyway, I know nothing
Sometimes
of magic.
You just gotta bind something.
He seemed disappointed. I never saw
just
him
asking
again,
on a whim if you know anything about binding magic.
Samuel Bryden hanged himself not long after. Reason enough for you to stay well clear of that place.
Okay.
Oh, these are really good options. Binding magic and goblin.
I always assumed he just went home.
Who excavated Hobbs' barrow alongside
What do you know of the goblin that
Bryden
visited me in my dreams?
From memory, it were just the two of them.
Alright. Should I just go down the line?
Yeah. I mean, they're all good.
Yeah.
Well, they get less good as it goes
magic?
down. So.
I've no idea. He didn't explain more, and I didn't wish to pry.
I don't believe you.
This just doesn't sound like my father at all.
You'll have to ask him yourself.
I'm afraid my father has been incapacitated since I was a child.
It's almost like he bound himself to himself.
Terrible. Oh, I'm sorry.
You said that the flora here could cure almost any ill.
Almost, my dear. But your father's affliction sounds beyond my abilities.
Okay, well, let's
the
talk about the
landlord of
goblin.
the Plough and Furrow told me about a folk tale associated with Hobbs' barrow. Something about a goblin. Are you familiar with it?
No doubt there is such a tale. Name any beastie you can think of, and someone round here will have a story about it.
My thoughts precisely. Charles Bryden mentioned there was a third man involved in the excavation.
Is that so? Well, you'd best ask him about it. He knows more than I do.
Can you tell me anything about Leonard Shoulder?
I know of him, as is the nature of such a small town. I also know he invited you here.
Little escapes you, Miss Walker.
So they say. My path
Cottage Court
rarely
Queen.
crosses with his. Let's put it that way. But he's a nice enough fellow.
The pixel art of the leaves around here is very good.
Yeah, I like it. I want to live there.
Do you know Lord Panswick?
I know his labourers make a mess of these woods, the brutes. The man himself hasn't graced me with his presence.
You've never met him?
Not since he were a wee lad. A maid brought him to me with a sore stomach. It were all the rich food they were feeding him, nowt more.
Thank you for your help, Ms. Walker.
I wish you could give me like a hangover cure.
You seem fine.
Yeah, that's
Those
true.
berries you're picking.
An ancient breed, no good for eating. However, they do have some medicinal qualities.
I see.
Tell me more.
The cottage is nestled cosily in the woods.
I wonder if she's some kind
Miss
of
Bailey?
ancient being.
Yes.
Remember what I told you when we first met? You're better off waiting for the next train back to the city.
Why?
Something terrible happened to Samuel Bryden in that barrow. Whatever they found down there, I'd wager it got to your father too. Tell me you won't disturb Hobbs' barrow.
I can't make that promise, Mildred.
Can't say I didn't warn you. There is something unnatural about that place.
We must seek to understand the world by rational means, Ms. Walker. One cannot abandon reason.
Another one.
Thomasina? Thomasina, come here this instant.
I'm playing with Josephine.
She can wait. This is very important.
What is it, Mummy?
It's your father.
Daddy's home?
No, my dear. I must go to Bakewell with haste. Miss Bowes will look after you whilst I'm gone. Is that clear?
Where's Daddy?
He's had an accident.
What happened?
He's come off his horse.
Silly Daddy. Will he be all right?
Of course he will be fine. Your father is as strong as an ox, but I need to go collect him, all right?
Can't I come too?
No,
but I want...
Go pick up your dolls.
Yes.
Are you gonna make us actually? We're just gonna have to walk back there.
Yeah, I don't think I can run.
Josephine, it's time to go inside now.
Should have taken her with you.
Where did Mummy go?
Resin. Next
resin.
one.
Yeah.
You just go ahead and...
The resin
Scoop it
has
up.
set somewhat. It's firmly gripped to the stump.
No problem for me.
I've collected some waxy resin.
Well done.
Cool. I guess if we need to make like a key. I don't know what we could do with resin.
I helped him then, and I can help him again.
Oh, she's having daytime visions now.
I'm smoking that resin.
Doing dabs.
Arthur, you won't believe it. The journal belongs to my
I don't
father.
like this, the way
He was
he's
here in
standing that way.
Bewley. Arthur? Hello?
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to remember something.
What is it?
I'm not sure. Something in the woods.
Barry's got to
It
him.
will come back to me. You say your father were in Bewley?
Yes! Mildred said that he helped Samuel Bryden excavate Hobbs' barrow 25 years ago.
Well, I'll be. Let's talk about it tonight at the plough.
Yeah, let's share our dream with this weird man.
Arthur,
He
I
seems
must
like
tell
he's
you
in
about
his
the
own
dream I
dream,
had.
yeah.
I was at Hobbs'
Yeah.
barrow and there was a creature. It told me it saved my father from something inside and that I would find proof of this in the morning. Sure enough, when I awoke, the journal was in my room.
I already told him
Mildred
this.
confirmed the journal belonged to my father.
I think we told the bartender.
Creature told me it could help my father.
Maybe we also
again.
told him. Yeah.
Yeah, we just
I mean, it
showed
was
him and
merely
he
a
was like, this
dream.
is the writing of a madman.
I don't know what to
Oh
think
yeah,
anymore.
that's right.
He's
Arthur?
like, I can't even hear you.
Arthur, are you listening? Fine then, we'll talk later. I hope you piece together your memories.
Looks like someone needs some ale.
I'm worried he doesn't have a face anymore or something.
Ooh. Okay, should we get a worm?
Yeah, if we can. Oh, it's this guy.
Whoa.
Hello, dear.
Good day. I believe we've met.
Miss Thomasina Bateman, the famous antiquarian.
My reputation precedes me.
Why is he painting with like bright purple?
And you are?
I guess the flowers?
He's probably painting my vision.
What are you painting?
A new world.
Quite the ambition.
Okay.
Indeed, my ambition knows no bounds.
Can I see it?
Not yet. It's not finished. Such a world is not complete without you in it.
You flatter me, James.
Nonsense. Say you'll let me paint you.
Whoa. Yeah, you might be bad.
Yeah. I mean, I want him to paint us.
Right.
But I guess we should say we haven't even seen his work. Let's see if we can.
Yeah, maybe that's like a good, like,
we can
still
get
have
a
a
peek.
chance. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't even seen your work. What if you can't paint?
Don't fret, my dear. You shall be the shining star of my new world.
It's always bad when guys say stuff like that.
Call on me.
Maybe I'll be the rolling star, Katamari. Thomasy.
Are you a painter?
You see this beck before you. Look at the water. See how it tumbles and falls. I see
Is he the
one
Lord?
spot
Did I
on
miss
which
that?
my eyes can rest.
I don't think
Lord
we know
Beast.
for sure yet, but
Okay.
I think it seems like he is.
I meet it with my gaze. And out
He
of
was there with the
crumbling and
guys cutting down the
falling,
trees,
new land.
and then he walked
Oh,
away.
right. Yeah.
I see a new world.
Yeah.
You certainly
Sounds
have
like
the
someone who's
eloquence of an
building a
artist.
church. To question mark
What do you
God.
make of this stone?
It looks antique. You might want to keep a hold of it.
You can tell from there.
Do you know of Hobbs' barrow?
I'd like to know more about you, Thomasina. What time do you like to rise in the morning? How do you like your tea? What makes you happy?
You want to marry us?
I know. This is
Yeah.
a lie.
Late, with 3 spoons of sugar and spending time with my husband.
You disappoint me. I sense no truth in your words. Are you a woman of dubious principles, Thomasina?
Yikes.
You ask too many questions.
And now I have some more
Do you know Leonard Shoulder?
A man of Bewley?
Yes.
I care not for the men of Bewley. Only for the visitors.
Cryptic
What do you know
ass.
of Lord Panswick?
A fine gentleman. Now that is someone who commands respect.
Do you know him personally?
No, I don't think anyone can really claim that.
Alright, so that's
But what
him.
a tiring subject. Shall we discuss something a little more exciting?
Goodbye.
See you soon, my dear.
We can't get a better look at that painting? I guess not.
Right. I should be able to muscle my way through. Strength check.
Yeah.
What's the way to the worms? I want to find the
I think
worm
they're
pile.
where was it with the mushroom circle? Was that where we found
Yeah.
them? That's on the way to the barrow, which is
This way?
yeah, it's we go to the graveyard and then we go up, I think.
Oh.
Hello?
Do we know them? Oh, is that little girl?
Wasn't there like a weird interaction where someone said like, oh, there's like tribal people that live here or something?
That's right. That's right, yeah. These are the people who live out in the moors. Alright, we're gonna ignore her and find that worm.
Yeah. Well, this first, then we'll go find her. Yes.
I shall name you Kenneth II.
We only have 3 left after this, so we gotta be careful.
Yeah. We
Is
still
it
don't know
nicely?
what we want to do with them, but
Feed them to
Hello,
Wally.
Wally.
Go away! You gave the door back to my sister.
It wasn't very nice of you to bury her favourite toy, Wally.
I gave it to the fair folk, and you stole it back from them.
You don't really believe in fairies, do you? You're old enough to know better.
They're real, and thanks to you, I'm cursed.
There's no such thing as curses either, Wally.
Oh, good. He's cursed and I'm not.
Yeah.
Oh, there she is.
Hello? William Paxton. Modest and gentle of heart. Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
Did you see a young girl with blonde hair pass by here?
No, lass. There you are. Are you Thomasina Bateman?
Whoa. I mean...
We've committed this far.
Yeah.
Do we think this is Mr. Shoulder?
That's what I thought. Or my dad.
No, why do you
But she'd
ask?
probably recognize him.
I'm rather desperate
Did
to
he have
find
blue
her.
eyes?
I invited her all the way out here.
Oh, shit.
Let her down.
Are you Mr. Shoulder?
I am.
Heavens! I'd given up on finding you.
Sorry, I don't follow.
Apologies, I'm not sure why I lied. I am Thomasina Bateman.
Oh, how marvellous. Please take a seat, Miss Bateman. We have much to discuss.
You've proven to be quite the enigma, Mr. Shoulder.
I'm mortified. I offer you 1,000 apologies. You see, I've been bound to me bed these past few days with a terrible fever.
How dreadful. I take it you're feeling better now?
I were on me way to find you when I stopped here to catch me breath. I've not much go in me these days.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I were worried you'd have given up on me and left town.
I had no idea what had become of you, Mr. Shoulder. I spent a good amount of time pounding on your front door.
I'm embarrassed. I really
And they
am.
brought you this worm.
I've been doing my best to sleep through the fever. I am so very sorry.
Yeah, see
Please
if we
accept
can
my
give him the
apology, Miss
worm.
Bateman.
Fine, Mr.
Or at least
Shoulder.
his birds.
I've come all this way. Let us speak of the business at hand.
Marvellous.
I've just learned that my father was part of a previous excavation of Hobbs' Barrow some 25 years ago. Why didn't you mention this in your letter?
What? Where did you hear that?
I have my means.
I swear, Miss Bateman, I had no idea.
I take it you will also deny delivering me my father's journal?
I'm confused. What journal?
My father's journal was slipped under my door at the Plough and Furrow. It wasn't you who did this.
I've been bound to me bed, lass. What an extraordinary coincidence. You are following in your father's footsteps.
It would seem so, Mr. Shoulder.
Stone.
What do you make of this strange stone?
A carving of a cockerel?
Yes, it was strapped to my father's journal.
Exactly what I would
Do you
have called
think it could have something to do with the previous excavation?
Possibly, though I'm not aware of the motif having any meaning around these parts.
What can you tell me about the previous excavation of Hobbs' Barrow?
Oh, it were 25 years ago, or thereabout. Back then, Bewley were undergoing a period of great strife. Samuel Bryden hadn't harvested a single crop for 2 seasons. Even Hernwood was sick. Berries went to rot almost as quickly as they grew. Folks started to believe the ground were blighted. Disease spread through the livestock too. People were going hungry, a panic set in.
That sounds terrible.
Aye, but I managed to keep myself fed. These
Those
things
special
happen in
chickens.
nature, but the blame for it all fell on Hobbs' Barrow. It were long said that a goblin made his home there. A rumour took root that the goblin were not best pleased with the villagers. In revenge for some unperceived slight, the goblin placed a curse on the soil itself. The villagers believed that ridding the barrow of its lodger would put an end to it all.
Hogwash. My father would have paid no heed to such tales.
Whether it were his intent to join the excavation when coming here, I do not know. But whatever it were that Samuel Bryden and those lads did inside that barrow, people say it did the trick. The crop started to grow back. and health returned to the livestock, Bewley were no longer in the grip of dark forces. You must understand, folk here are a superstitious lot. They don't want you disturbing whatever it were those lads did. As far as the villagers are concerned, the problem were fixed. The thought of another excavation must be conjuring panic that you'll undo whatever it were they did.
This does explain a lot.
What if it makes
It's
things
also
even
why
better?
I'd venture nobody around here wants
Yeah.
you to touch the place.
Except for you.
If you get rid of the
I want
goblin,
to know
probably
what's
all the
there.
problems would be gone for good.
Surely
Right,
you don't
or
believe
please
these
him.
tales of goblins and curses to be true.
Not at all.
Bring him some kind of
However,
sacrifice.
I suspect those lads did find something in the barrow. But did it have any connection to failing crops and dying livestock? No. I can assure you there's nothing to fear. Coincidence reigns supreme.
So what do you think they found?
Yeah, right, sir.
That is for us to discover, Miss Bateman.
Sorry, my
Who
stream's
was
getting
the
all
third man who joined
robotic.
my father and Mr.
really?
Bryden on the excavation?
I'm afraid I don't know. Although I'd heard about the
I
excavation
think it's
and I
getting
wasn't
better
intrigued
now, though.
by it.
Okay.
I mostly stayed
think it
at
was
home
on my
during that
end.
time. The atmosphere in the village was rather too tense for me liking. And besides, the excavation were undertaken with an air of mystery about
It's
it.
weird because it's just the game. It's not you.
Oh, yeah, hasn't it happened before?
Yeah, I think that's happened before.
Weird.
White glove seems the least important, so I guess we should ask about
Right.
them.
Is this your glove?
I've been looking all over for that. Where did you find it?
In the alley behind the plough. Were you there?
As I say, I've been bedbound for several...
How odd.
Can I please have it back?
Here.
Thank you.
Did you know my father?
I don't believe so.
William Bateman. He was in Bewley for at least a few days, from my understanding.
I'm sorry, lass.
Are you sure you had no idea of my father's involvement in the previous excavation?
I'm quite sure. A most fascinating coincidence, but nothing more than that.
I'm starting to wonder if it's more than mere coincidence, Mr. Shoulder.
Miss Bateman, I did not take you for a credulous individual.
I'm none of the sort.
There's
I've
more.
managed to find Hobbs' barrow, but Mr. Bryden is yet to give me
Today's
permission to
it's a
excavate.
low
Is
puzzle
that
day.
so?
It's a
Yeah.
big talk
Keep
day.
trying. You'll relent eventually.
Perhaps
I gotta
you
get in
could have a
there.
word with him.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. A lovely young lass such as yourself has a better chance of changing his
Mr.
mind than a
Shoulder.
shaky old goat like me.
You dog.
You told me in your letter there would be no issue gaining access to the barrow.
I didn't foresee any when I wrote to you. I'm sorry this has been more complex. Don't give up yet, Miss Bateman.
Why did you invite me to
I've always been curious about the colourful folklore surrounding the place. My father told me all sorts of stories about it when I were a wee fellow. Stories that some folk around here take a little too seriously, especially after those lads entered the barrow a while.
Okay.
Tell me more of...
It is said everyone in Bewley has some version or another of this story, but the version my father told me as a child
Alright,
described
now
the
we're
barrow as
talking.
a thin place. The goblin were deemed to be the guardian of this so-called thin place.
Go on.
What is a thin place?
A place where one can
Haven't
walk
seen it.
between worlds,
Obviously.
where the
Come on.
flesh meets the spirit world. Just superstition,
read
of
books and
course, as
stuff.
you well know.
It's where the two planes of existence are they're curved, and sometimes the curves hit each other, and that's the thin place, and that's where the things can cross over. Like
Yes.
it's every child knows this. Thomasine is really not on top of her game.
Yeah,
here.
haven't you seen the Twitter account Liminal Spaces?
It's just like it's like the back rooms.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tell me more about this goblin.
Some said he were a mischievous little mite, snatching newborn lambs and smashing
Whoa.
windows with pebbles.
Punk
Others
rock.
said he were friendly,
Those are the
to
best
lend
kinds
a
of
helping
demons.
hand
Yeah.
in times of
The ones that
strife.
just like to play
The
pranks.
latter of which makes it all the more surprising as to why the
I like a
previous
little
excavation
mischievous
took
scamp.
place. My father's stories put the goblin in the mischievous category. Saxnot, he
See?
called the creature.
A mischievous.
I
Yeah,
recall one
Saxnot.
such anecdote. But Saxnot entered Bewley and ordered a pair of boots to be made by the cobbler. However, when collecting them, he insisted on paying for them with a bag of sow's teeth.
That's hilarious.
The cobbler
Prank.
was so scared of angering the goblin that he accepted.
A colourful tale indeed, Mr. Shoulder. Has any explanation been offered for why this Saxnot cursed the soil?
Your guess is as good as mine, lass.
Well, if he comes to me in my dreams again, I'll be able to address him with his Christian name.
The goblin's the Saxnot? Is that
I
right?
thought. Oh, maybe that's just another goblin.
I had a peculiar
Yeah, Saxnot
dream
seems
last night. I met
Yeah,
a
he's
more
so
powerful
weird.
than a
Hob's
goblin.
barrow. I suppose you might say it was a goblin. It told me it had saved my father from trouble inside Hob's barrow. I'll admit the coincidence of this is somewhat astounding.
A remarkable coincidence, but nothing more than that.
He said he's
But
interested
there
in
is still
folklore, but he's
one
also
thing
like,
that puzzles
this
me.
is all
The goblin
just
told me
hairy.
proof of its claims would await
Well,
me in the
yeah,
morning.
I'm interested in it, but I
Surely
just think
enough,
it's dumb.
I awoke to find that my father's
That's
journal had appeared in my
that
room.
tracks, I think.
Very queer indeed.
Mr. Shoulder, you invited
I mean,
me
you
here
live in a
to
town
I'd
where...
never heard of, only for me to discover
Sorry,
that my
but goblins
own
are
father was
real.
here 25 years before.
Yeah, I think
And
they're
not only that,
trying to get you to
but
come
that he
here
was
so
also
then
embroiled in
maybe the
some
goblin
sort of
can kill you
superstitious
and
hysteria,
that'll make
Yeah.
which
everything
goes
okay
against
again.
everything he ever taught me. Something is wrong here. This must be more than mere
Ooh,
coincidence.
Thomasine is a
It's
believer.
strange, I'll give you that. But please remember who you are, Miss Bateman.
How did you know about me?
I saw your interview in the Bakewell Times. A young lady travelling about the land, digging up barrows.
Hot, too.
Perfect
I
for
saw
the
your
job.
picture.
But why do you wish to excavate the barrow?
I want to see what those lads found in there. My curiosity has grown over the years. Now it is time for the mystery to be solved.
What if it's just
I
like
must
a
say,
terrible
I'm rather eager
spore
to find out what's in there myself.
that
This is my father's journal.
infected them?
Incredible. Can I look inside?
No,
You may.
there's magic
Look
involved.
at
You're
this
thinking
story.
to
Wonder what it
you're on
all
Thomasina's
means.
side
Yeah.
now.
You and I both. It all feels very out of character for my father.
I'm sure
I posted
you'll
a
find
picture
the
of the
answers
goblin.
beneath the soil,
Oh,
Miss Bateman.
wait, let me look. We should put him up here.
It looks just like him.
Oh. Wait, that's the finger eater?
Finger reader.
Reader.
Yeah, it doesn't eat fingers. It reads them.
I mean, with the crazy ass Elden Ring world?
No, I think eating a finger would be a grave sin.
Oh.
You wouldn't want to do that. Next time we see the goblin, we'll put them side by side. They look just
Yeah.
like each other.
She's up here watching. Is she good? Is she, not good, but...
She's your
helps?
friend.
Okay.
Yeah, she helps you.
She looks kind of like Elf on the Shelf.
We're peas
Yeah,
of the
that's
same
exact.
pod,
That's
Miss Bateman.
every day
I
in
knew
December.
you wouldn't be
She
frightened by a
hides
few
in one
old
place, and you have to
stories.
find her.
It will be interesting to see what those lads found in there.
Certainly.
Thank you so very much for responding to me. We have some great discoveries to make. You.
I sincerely...
I mean,
and a chance to
whatever it
follow in your
is,
father's
a
footsteps.
goblin or a deadly
Right,
spore,
time for me to
seems
shift these old
dangerous,
bones.
but she
I'm
doesn't
to take me
care.
a spot of the ploughing furrow. I'll be there all night should you need me assistance.
Thank you, Mr. Shoulder.
I'm sorry again for giving you the runaround. I promise I am not beyond redemption. I won't let you down again.
Yeah, you better not
See you
get sick again, or I'll be pissed.
Yeah, don't turn into a cat or do anything like that
I'm
either.
starting to wonder if Mr. Shoulder even existed.
What are you talking about?
Huh?
You just met him.
Wait, and the achievement says, the mystery man revealed. Mr. Shoulder has shown himself.
Yeah, that's they
think
put that dialogue in the wrong place, maybe.
Yeah.
The day was starting to test me.
Really? But it seems like something good happened.
The word coincidence felt insufficient to explain what was happening. It was after that first conversation with Leonard's shoulder that I started entertaining thoughts of a truly irrational nature. What if my dream wasn't just a dream? What if it was all more than simple coincidence? What if that thing really could help my father? Good day, little one. Hello? What's this? A fiddle bow? There's no string. My name is Thomasina. What's yours? Don't be shy.
All right.
I don't mean you any harm.
This doesn't bode well.
The bow.
Would you like me to fix your bow so you can play your fiddle again?
Oh, is that what she's holding? I couldn't tell what that thing was
It
supposed
looked
to
like
be.
a cup.
Yeah, but I think it's supposed to be a fiddle.
Yeah.
Most peculiar. Perhaps I can mend the bow for her.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like a fairy's task at all.
No. Okay.
Shall we feed the worm?
Oh, yeah, we can try. And then... What? Can we look at the bow to see what's broken about it? Hopefully it's something that can be fixed.
String.
Oh. Okay.
Animal gut. What they use.
I think they use a horsehair.
Oh. Wait, it doesn't do anything.
That would be rather cruel to the poor worm.
What?
Aren't you a scientist?
It's gonna die tomorrow.
Cruel to the poor
Yeah, you kept it in your pocket and went to sleep.
Alright, well, can we give the stone to the chicken, see if they recognize their friend?
See if it starts to glow.
I do not wish to harass the hen.
Eris.
I do not wish to harass the rooster.
Okay.
It's their friend.
It says IAW on that stone. I don't know. I keep trying to see what that could mean.
Yeah, honestly, did it come up? No, we missed it.
I don't know. What does the stone on the door say?
Oh, wait, I think it's a moon, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, there's stuff about moons in the journal, though.
A stone has been affixed to the door. I think it depicts a crescent moon.
She won't take it, though, right?
No, like when I click on it, she just says what it is.
Yeah. But the next page, moons. When the sun and the two moons meet, the guardian shall be defeated. Alright, so that's probably a ways away.
Yeah.
A carved, I think. It's bolted onto the door itself. I can't remove it.
Try harder. Oh wait, chisel it.
Did we try this before?
That is not coming off.
No. Alright, so we need a string.
Mm-hmm.
And we need something to get the knife out of the table.
Oh, that's right. Resin?
It doesn't make sense, but maybe. I feel like the resin is
gonna... of it.
The resin is gonna combine the string with the bow, is what I think.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
But who knows?
Okay, I guess back to town?
We haven't gone back to the barrow. I think our whole goal right now is to talk back to Joe Biden and see if he'll let us.
See up here?
Yeah, he's past there. Oh, we got another memory.
Go, Brandon. Awesome, I'm a child again.
Mummy?
Mummy's going crazy.
Get away from the fire, Thomasina.
What are you burning?
Nothing.
I don't like their inappropriate statue that they have out here.
Go inside.
But, oh, there's a thing on the ground that we could interact with. Page.
Abrax.
Whoa. My dad's a witch.
What is this?
It's your dad's grimoire.
Waste! Burn it!
There he is. Soda.
Good day, Mr. Bryden.
Miss,
I'll
stop you there. I know what
I
you're
just
going to
understood
ask.
why you said soda.
I haven't changed my mind.
His famous
There'll be
catchphrase.
no digging
Yeah.
here, lass.
Mr. Bryden, allow me to explain.
I
There's
really,
been
really
an
want to.
astonishing development this morning.
Yes?
My father was with your brother during the excavation.
Oh,
Yes. Can you believe it? I had no idea he had been here.
the answer's still no,
Something
lass.
really
I
bad
saw
happened
what
to him
happened to poor
too,
Samuel.
which
I
means
won't risk
I
the same
gotta
happening
do
to
it.
anyone else.
But
The goblin said
That's
he'll
enough
fix
now.
us.
You can feast
Yeah.
your eyes on that hovel to your heart's content, but there'll be no digging.
Why, all you're growing here is dirt anyway.
Would this worm change your mind?
look, Mr. Bryden, my father's journal. It confirms he was with your brother during the excavation of Hobbs Barrow.
Ha! Take that away from me. I'll be having none of that.
What if I shove you?
What about this rock?
What if I get up all in your
What
face?
do you make of this stone, Mr. Bryden? It was strapped to my father's journal.
Wait a minute. Let me see that. By God.
The cockerel.
Wait here a moment. I need to get something from inside.
I waited for what felt like an age.
It's his
I
gun.
now realise that Mr. Bryden must have been in a great debate with himself, wondering whether or not to share his own piece of the mystery with me. The goat stared at me, seemingly in pity, as I stood there in that rolling fog. Finally, Mr. Bryden emerged.
Now then, as far as I know, what I have here is the only thing that Samuel brought back from Barrow. Take a look.
Has.
Incredible! A pear!
That's been in my drawer ever since Samuel passed. I suppose it might be
Okay.
important, so I kept it safe. Fate is clearly playing a part in your arrival, lass.
Please, Mr. Bryden, allow me to excavate Hobbs Barrow, a place that is no more than dirt and stone.
You're not gonna give up, are you, lass?
I'm not.
Samuel managed to say one thing about those men that helped him. I think it's time I tell you.
Yes?
He stuttered out that one of those fellows could barely walk after they got out of there. Tongue-tied too, the man were.
My father.
You what?
My father. He had an accident around 25 years ago that left him bedbound and unable to talk.
Aye, could be him.
My mother told me it happened in a horse riding accident.
Samuel boarded up that barrow for a reason. Something unnatural occurred, I know it.
Mr. Bryden, we must rely on our rational faculties to explain any...
Promise me you'll be careful. Any sign of trouble, leave without hesitation and we board that accursed place up again. Understood?
Wait, you're giving me permission to excavate?
Aye. Against me better judgment. I don't have the energy to stop you, lass.
Thank you so much. I am grateful.
Don't make me regret my decision. Take Samuel's stone.
Are you sure?
Aye. Give it back to me when you're finished, though.
I promise. Thank you. I'll be sure to show you my discoveries, Mr. Bryden.
I'd rather you don't. Now then, I've got things to get on with.
I don't suppose you can spare any labour to help me with the dig?
Don't push your luck.
Really
lass.
pushing it.
I've
Yeah.
got some today. Plenty of able-bodied
You want to help
men
me,
about.
Mr. Bryden?
Ta-ra now.
Okay.
Permission granted.
Like that. I finally had permission.
That stone
to
had
excavate
2 snakes
Hobbs
on it.
Barrow.
Mm-hmm.
So did the
As
book.
exciting as that was,
Yeah.
I was distracted.
And the other
by what
one
Mr. Bryden said
had
of
a
his brother's
chicken, and
associate.
maybe the chicken represents the sun, right? Because the
Ugh.
rooster... Right?
Yes.
Or am I overthinking it?
I mean, the sun's out, the rooster's out. That's all I know.
There was no doubt
Right.
in my mind that father was
Who's to
the
say what the
stricken man
connection
who
is?
spoke up.
Yeah.
You told me he was crippled after.
So
coming
now
off
we
his
need something
horse.
representing the moon.
Why did you lie to me? To protect me? To stop me from following in his footsteps? You failed, and so did Charles Bryden. He should have said no. He should have never
What animal
given
is
me that
associated with the
stone.
moon?
Snakes, I hope. Wolves.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yep. Let me give you
Oh,
a
yeah,
worm.
Goat wants a
Easy
tin
go.
can. In fact, if we could take that bucket, that would be the perfect
Oh
thing.
yeah, that's true.
I'm not fond of goats at the best of times, but this one seems particularly disagreeable.
Can we steal this bucket here?
This is not mine to take.
Okay.
I should leave the goat alone.
There was a chicken, I think, like in the window in front of the inn.
A real chicken or like a...
Or not even a
symbol?
chicken, maybe just a bird. Investigate local folklore. Find workmen. All right, so that'll be.
That's right.
That would be back out in the town square probably.
Sounds boring. Even though I know I have to. Okay. Town is this way?
William Paxton.
No, that's
Modest
the way
and-
to the
Oh, yeah.
cairn. We do have the fast travel thing, but
Oh yeah, shit! I keep forgetting
we're
about
we're
that.
we just go down. We're right there. We're good.
Wow.
Can I
Pie
interest you
seller.
in a pie? Finest mutton in all the county. 2p each.
No, thank you.
You're missing out.
Okay, all kinds of cool guys here. Apple seller.
Wow.
Good day.
Freshly picked apples, miss. Would you like to try one on the house like?
I got a worm for it too.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
If it's free.
Here you are, miss.
That's probably the only thing I ate today.
Yeah, besides ale.
The apple looks somewhat rotten. It's riddled with holes.
Oh, goat would eat that. Or?
Oh, can we interact with that bird up there? On the
The
cross?
cross denotes this as the site
No.
of a market. Or
It doesn't
perhaps a site
highlight
of
it.
traditional religious
Yeah.
significance.
Oh, you know that the cross indicates religion. Wow, I can look at everything in here.
She is
Herbs,
selling
meats?
various herbs, some familiar looking.
Herb,
some
sorry,
not.
the British way to say it.
I'm not hungry. Tins of corned beef. Ghastly.
What?
This isn't your
The box
culture.
is full of various sprouts and onions. Nothing particularly tempting.
She would love tinned meats, by the way. She would be really into that.
Really?
Yeah.
Corned, what was it?
Corned
day.
beef and tins.
Fresh produce.
People love that shit. It's the height of science.
What have you got
Yeah.
for sale?
You're gonna get
selling meat,
just a random
vegetables, and all sorts of
meat
herbs and things.
that's just out from nature, or you're gonna
Welcome to
get the ones
Afghanistan.
that they measured
Be
out
sure to
and
browse.
put
Oh, I
preservatives.
see what you're
Goodbye.
saying, yeah.
Ta-ra, miss.
Yeah.
You can read all the exact stuff it's made out of.
Well, they might not have that on there yet, but there's a
Oh
promise.
yeah, there's a label that just says
Look,
Hello,
look,
Miss Tompkins.
it's good and
Hello.
it's got a
We weren't
it's got a
introduced earlier.
brand on
My
it.
name is Thomasina.
Mom?
Stones.
What do you make of these stones?
I don't know who this lady is.
Gives me the creep.
Why?
Dunno.
How do you fare, Miss Tompkins?
I'm waiting for Mr. Ambrose,
Who's that?
the milkman. Ms. Fenchurch will be ever so cross
Damn,
if
this
I've
town
no
has
milk for his
everything.
lordship.
Guys.
I'm afraid I
Milk?
haven't seen him. Who is Miss Fenchurch?
His lordship's housekeeper.
You are in the employ of Lord...
Aye, he employs half a
Is his
billion
first
one way
name
or...
James?
I'm in need of some help. Do you think his lordship could lend me some of...
Maybe.
Might you introduce me to him?
Sorry,
Oh.
ma'am, but his lordship doesn't take visitors. Any road, I must wait here for Mr. Ambrose. Ms. Fenchurch will be ever so cross if I've no milk for his lordship.
If Mr. Ambrose doesn't turn up, and I find you some milk, would you be able to introduce me to Lord Panswick?
Goat's
His
milk.
lordship really doesn't like visitors, ma'am.
I'll take the risk.
Miss Fenchurch will be cross with me,
Let me go find you some milk.
but she'll be even
Yeah.
crosser if I come back without fresh milk.
Is it okay if it's from a
So,
goat?
do we have a deal?
Aye.
Bring me some milk, and I'll take you to his lordship.
Thank you.
But hopefully Mr. Ambrose will arrive soon.
Oh yeah, we need something to put the milk in.
Have you been waiting long for
There's a bucket right next
He's
to
here
it.
if he sells only the
That's
freshest
true.
milk. I hope Miss Fortune hasn't before.
I'm sure.
Oh,
Are you familiar?
what's that?
Never mind. I'll let you know.
Thank you, ma'am. But tell me if you see Mr.
What's that? I only know about milk stuff. Anything else I should do here?
I think all the way, if we keep going to the right past the bar, there's a bird. Up there. Window box.
The window box is well out of reach. These
Oh,
flowers
okay.
look pretty.
Can we get that bird to come down by tempting it with a worm, maybe?
Also, I just saw there's excrement.
Oh, is there?
It doesn't really say that there's a bird. I don't think we can do anything.
Okay.
I certainly don't wish
But
to
there is
touch
one.
it.
Yes.
Fresh
Damn.
and
If only-
steamy. I believe a
If
horse
only we
to
had
be the
a
culprit.
if only we had a glove.
Right. Okay, let's see the goat.
Yeah.
Mr.
Bryden's
Bryden.
fine. Yeah.
Got you a treat. Wow, that's a pretty fucked up apple to give me.
Yeah,
Here
it
you
looks
go.
terrible.
Would you like an apple? The grumpy thing isn't interested.
What?
I should ask Mr. Bryden for permission before attempting to...
Oh.
Okay. Maybe we could just milk it without giving it an apple. Since
Yeah.
since it
So
wants
what's
to be a
with the
problem. Place for the worm to live. I don't think we've tried
That's
that.
true.
What do you want?
Milk.
Do you have any fresh milk going spare?
If you can get any milk out of old Eunice, you're welcome to it.
Eunice?
Me goat. Good luck.
They didn't want to animate him turning around, so he just
Just-
acted in a weird way.
Staring at you. Okay. Maybe if I talk to the goblin, your goat will give milk. Ever think about that?
All right. We're doing this.
I hope there's a mini game.
Oh
my god.
Wow. Yo, that goat is Black Phillip vibes. That was a cool, like, fisheye lens goblin
Yeah,
face.
for a second. Yeah.
I'm
Easy
not
voice.
sure what that was.
I don't know if we're gonna get
don't
another
know
good
what's
look at the
happening to me.
goblin for a while.
All this superstitious nonsense must be getting to my head.
Back to work.
I'm not going near that thing again.
Well, you're being superstitious.
We can't even try.
No.
Like if we use the bucket on it, she won't try.
Oh yeah, let me see.
I'm not going near that thing again.
No. Okay.
You know, for a second it felt like everything was coming up Thomasina, and now...
I should ask Mr. Bryden if he could milk the goat for me.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
It's me again.
I had a weird experience with your goat.
I saw your brother, hanging himself.
Well, did you get any milk out of her?
I tried, and failed.
She's a temperamental beast.
Perhaps you could milk her for me?
I'd like to help you, lass, but I've just had a flare-up in me joints.
How
I worked
convenient.
myself too hard this morning. I couldn't bend down to save myself.
Want to
anything
lift
I
her
can
up
do to
for
help?
you?
My wife would say I'm beyond any help. I'm certain of that. But if you know of any remedies for aching joints,
talk to
please
the
send
wise
them my
woman.
way.
I'll see what I can do, Mr. Bryden.
We're really getting the runaround here.
Yeah.
Ta-ra now.
Would a rotten apple help?
Maybe a rotten apple is just what we need to make a cure.
Yeah. Just gonna say I need 1 resin, 1 apple.
And 1 horse excrement.
Yeah. Oh yeah, let me just use my map.
Oh, is that the memory? That's the memory, yeah.
Daddy, I have something for
Transition.
you. I do hope you remember it. I've taken great care of it. I'll fetch it for you now, all right?
She's a young woman now.
Daddy, you must remember this. The day that started it all. It's the red urn you buried in the garden for me. My first ever excavation. Where should I put it?
Oh, this is fun. Well, this is the perfect spot, so I
The
guess...
perfect spot seems good, but shelves look better to me.
Yeah.
Mother took away all the knickknacks that used to sit on these shelves. The pot might look nicer a little closer to the light anyway.
Okay, finger on the scale a little bit.
Perfect. It will catch the light from your lamp so nicely.
Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna love
There.
staring at an urn.
I'm going to become a great barrow digger just like you. I hope the pot reminds you of those adventures we had together when I was a child, and how thankful I am for everything you've taught me. Now I must tell you about my visit to Pallinghurst. I found an arrowhead. Good day.
Yes?
Jeez. Oh, maybe she has milk too.
Do you know of any remedies for aching joints?
You're too young to be suffering from this, surely.
It's for someone else, Mr. Bryden.
Yes. I know just the poultice.
Capital. May I have some?
Well, I don't have the ingredients, I'm afraid.
What do you need to make it?
It's a simple blend made of natural elements. Elderflower and flirtwort. I can make the poultice for you if you bring me these things. Then it just needs to be applied directly to the joints. That should ease his burden.
Thank you.
I'm surprised Thomasina's not like, what is this crap?
She doesn't believe in medicine,
Yeah.
Eastern
There
or
used to be
Western.
quite a few elder plants growing here in Herne Wood, but they've long since gone. Nowadays, you might find the shrub growing within a hedgerow or
I
a
know the
private
shrub.
garden.
I see. What does elderflower look
We do?
like?
Yeah, by the
Elderflowers
river.
are small,
Oh, that's
white,
right.
and grow in clumps on the elder shrub. Elder shrubs can grow in all shapes and sizes.
Where can I find some flirtwort?
Flirtwort is not commonly found around Bewley. It's a perennial shrub that bears small white flowers. You might find some growing out on moors if you're lucky.
Thank you.
All right.
Do you have any fresh milk?
No, so
Not to worry. Farewell.
Jeez, we got a lot of quests.
Yeah, and they're all just kind of, just like we have like a main thing that like the story is starting to go towards, and then all of a sudden it's like, all right, now you need to make a poultice so that you can get milk,
Yeah.
so that you can give milk to this guy.
Yeah, you have to do 5 trades.
Yeah.
Okay, there is a fox, I guess. Nothing else can be done. The fox was smelling the resin.
Swiper.
Oh yeah, let's swiper. So to find the workmen, we have to bring the milk.
To get the milk, we need those 2 flowers.
Is that for the milk though?
Yes, because the flowers will help hit the guy's joints, and
and then he milked the goat.
He'll milk the. Yeah, it's really on.
And I have all this shit I can't use.
Yeah. But somewhere around here, there's I don't know if there's a direct map thing to it, but you're right. There was that creek somewhere that had shrubs.
Let's see if it's on here.
No, but I feel like it's either up or down from here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
Do I have to cut it?
This looks like it might be elderflower. I'll take some.
Okay.
It'd be good to finish like one more task before we sign
Yeah,
off.
would have been nice if we could finish a day, but
Yeah.
Today's really today's been a
Excuse me,
complicated
Miss
day.
Bateman. I'm in
We
something of a
have
hurry.
lots of tasks.
But while
We're doing our
here,
tasks.
Mrs. Duplancy has
We're
told
doing
me
our
you were
tasks,
making
which we love to
inquiries
do.
into my health.
I...
Please don't go alarming
We're in
the
trouble.
woman, Miss Bateman. She has a lot on her hands.
Because we spilled the tea.
Doesn't need to worry about me on top of it all. My health
Oh, did we
is
talk
just
about that to her?
fine. Speak
Yeah,
no more
because
of
it
to
was
Mrs.
like
Duplancy.
the
Do I
evil
make
run
myself
thing.
clear?
Oh, that's right.
I didn't wish to intrude upon private affairs. I won't
I
do
just
it again, Father
disobeyed
Roach.
you.
Excellent. Now, farewell. God knows when we shall meet again. Which work is that quote from?
Oh.
Oh, fuck. Oh, he doesn't
Romeo
even
and
stop to
Juliet.
ask us.
Oh, he's
Doesn't
Damn,
even
he's
care.
pissed.
I wonder if we could get an achievement if we got them all right.
Yeah. The bard.
The immortal bard.
What were we doing now?
We're looking for the second flower, I think.
Right.
Which is out in the moors somewhere.
If only she wanted mushrooms. Isn't the way to the... Oh wait, do I go out through the fields? No, that's to get to hobs barrow.
No, yeah, but that might be the way. That's in the moors, right? Because I don't know where
Yeah.
else we could go.
Well, there's the other way with the bench and stuff, right?
That just takes us to the cairn.
The smell of damp soil and rotting
Oh,
We could
yeah.
try it.
vegetation.
I think the cairn might be where...
Yeah, it might be,
Devil's
yeah.
Toe.
Devil's Toe. But I don't remember seeing flowers there.
What a peculiar... I can't...
Oh shit. Damn it. Where am I?
We're at Mr. Shoulder's house. There might be
Yeah.
flowers here. We haven't walked all the way to the right recently. Were there flowers that we forgot? No.
There's... Dang it. There's like a vague area in my head that I'm thinking of, but it might not even be real.
In there.
No, those places are the moors.
You won't go there.
Ah,
Wait, maybe... Can I get to somewhere from here? Like, if I go this way?
Maybe. We can go to the alley.
No. Oh, yeah, it's a horse.
Horsehair would make fine bowstring.
Hey! That's the thing we
Nice.
need. I was so right about it being made out of horsehair.
Yeah, well done. Okay, let me give
almost
you
took my head
the
off.
apple. From behind.
Oh. Good call. I thought you were saying you're going to give me
Hey,
the apple for my
girl.
wise
Would you like
knowledge.
an apple?
of
If you
violence.
want it.
No.
She is completely indifferent. Perhaps the apple is too spoiled for her liking.
Come on. You want a worm?
Can we haven't tried to make the worm live inside the apple yet. I would love to try that.
The worm has found a new
Wow.
home within the holes
Oh
of the
my
rotten apple.
god.
What does that accomplish for us?
I don't wish to wake him up.
Nice one.
Well, is it? Because I don't know what that. Will the horse be interested in the apple now?
Oh, good question, yeah.
Hey girl, would you like an apple? She is completely indifferent.
Okay.
That's not mine to take.
Alright. Well, we know we need something. A carrot.
The road disappears over the horizon.
This is where I was thinking of, but I guess you won't walk. Fuck. Seems like there's a lot of flowers out there.
Well, have we talked to all the new people in the Because maybe some of them sell something that a horse would want.
Do you have any not to do? Goodbye.
Oh yeah, that's true, but we don't have
Produce
money.
is not mine to take.
Well,
They're gonna ask for another trade.
How did you like your apple?
I'm afraid it is rather rotten, sir.
Hey up. Don't you be going around telling folk I'm handing out rotten apples.
Fresh Scotch eggs!
Whoa.
Perhaps you'd be more interested in a Scotch egg. Freshly made.
Is that like
just
a pickled
one penny
egg?
each.
No, thank you.
A Scotch egg?
Yeah, what is that?
No, that's like I feel like a Scotch egg is like a dry egg. Scotch egg. Hard-boiled eggs wrapped in pork sausage, coated in breadcrumbs.
Whoa. Like fried?
And deep fried, yeah.
Damn.
My
Oops.
my intuition's been going pretty good so far in terms of what a Scotch egg is and what to do with the worm.
I'm pretty impressed.
Yeah, I would be great in England. Oh, there's got to be stuff around here, right?
Yeah, you would think. Hey, this way.
I think that's back to town, right? Will the blacksmith help us?
Good day.
Hey up.
Damn. Oh, this knife.
I'm having some trouble extricating a knife from... Might I borrow a pair of pliers?
A knife, you say? I can get that out for you.
That's very kind of you, Mr. Crozier.
Think nothing of it. Wait here.
Wow. You're just like not doing anything else?
Yeah, it's market day. You'd think he'd
That were
be a big day.
struggle. Here you are.
Thank you so
Well,
much.
I guess you're King Arthur now.
Does the name Saxnot mean anything to you?
Never heard of it. What is it?
Never mind.
He only holds your fate in his hands.
What do you make of these stones?
Don't look like out to me.
Not fossils, doesn't care.
Do you have any fresh milk going spare?
I'm a blacksmith.
Quite.
Damn, okay.
Are you
Oh,
familiar
you're
with
friends.
any local folklore?
Oh, the old cobbler used to tell me some right story. Swore he sold a pair of boots to a goblin when he were a young man.
Ooh,
A
you know that
goblin, you say?
goblins
I take
love
it
to
this
fix
cobbler was
shoes.
a regular at the Plough and Furrow?
Never drank a day in his life.
Yeah,
Sober as a judge.
there's
Have
like
you
a
been to
Venn
the Devil's
diagram with
Toe?
goblins and gnomes.
Yes, I'm familiar with the care.
Yeah.
Some say
Goblins,
they've seen the
gnomes, and
goblin's
elves.
daughter there, playing her fiddle.
How peculiar. I met a girl near there earlier. She gave me this broken fiddle bow.
Ha! Well, you've experienced the local folklore firsthand then, lass.
Oh, can we cut off the horse's tail?
Do you know any other stories about this?
Or is he gonna
goblin?
kick us
I don't
until
have
we
the time
feed
to
it
be
something
standing
nice?
Yeah, I think we have to
gossiping
give
about
it
old
something.
wives' tales.
Apologies.
But now he can cut it.
Look at this, Mr. Crozier. It's my father's.
Oh, aye?
Like, why are you showing me
Why are you
this?
showing me?
Did you slip it under my door last night?
That's a weird thing to
Have
ask
you gone
him.
daft? Why would I have your father's journal?
Never mind. Did the sketches inside?
Looks like a load of rubbish to me.
I found out my father visited William Bateman. Perhaps you remember him?
I would have been just what we're here for.
That's what I intend to. Thanks for your.
Aye.
Okay. What do you think?
I would still try and get the horsehair.
Okay.
But I don't know if, like, there's so much stuff going on today that, like, I don't know where a good stopping place would be.
Yeah. I wonder if I could give it beer.
Give
Beer
the
for my
horse beer?
horses. Classic country
Yeah.
song.
How much beer do you think it would take to get a
I could
horse
certainly
drunk?
use the knife to cut some hair from her tail, but I'm gonna have to gain her trust unless I want a hoof to the nose.
Okay.
But they'd probably drink it by the bucket full.
I guess we could try.
To get beer?
Yeah.
This is the evil run.
Giving a horse beer, I don't even
Joe,
think is evil.
perhaps you've had enough
If
sugar.
Taylor was here, she could
Don't
tell
you
us the effects of
start an
beer
old-
on horse.
That's true. And that guy just mentioned sugar.
Oh,
You know,
Found old Leonard, I say.
hey.
Yes, finally.
Okay, no,
Do you
I
have
need
any
an
fresh?
option.
Sorry, lad. I've none of...
Never mind.
no, I think it's this
Goodbye.
new guy.
See
Yeah.
you soon.
But
Hello.
Oh, aye, she's back again. Can't a man drink his tea in peace? There's nought for you here, lass.
Horrible man. How many more sugar cubes is he going to add to his tea? He'll have no teeth left by the end of the day.
I can't do anything?
Can we, if we hit the thing to see the items? Yeah, we.
Hands off me, sugar!
I think this is supposed to be for all the patrons, sir.
I said hands off!
I'm gonna tell on you.
Be nice to our visitors.
Ha! This place has gone to buggery.
Give me. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I can ask Taylor right now.
Oh, if horse drink beer?
Well, actually, Taylor's, I think, on vacation right now.
Yes.
Good girl.
But I'm still gonna ask.
Hopefully that's gained some trust between us.
Oh, now I'm gonna ride it around. I don't even care about the hair.
Yeah, because honestly, once we fix that thing, I don't know what that does for us.
Yeah. Well, we're making some kind of deal with the fairies.
Yeah.
All right, let's put it together.
I must coat the hair with something waxy.
Yep, you called it.
I must coat the.
Your instincts are on point today.
Yeah, I'm a puzzle game master.
I should apply this to the string first.
Oh, well, okay, whatever.
There we are. This should make sufficient bowstring now.
Okay, I say we see what happens to the fiddle girl.
Right, and then we'll call it there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've done it.
She better play us
the
a song.
bowstring seems to hold
the
on
devil went down to
sufficiently.
Georgia.
We've already had one song and it wasn't great.
Yeah.
We met her at there.
Hello.
Look
just
what
like
I have for
frozen in
you.
place. Not weird at all. Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Wow,
yes.
look at her go.
She got up there really fast too.
She was still before, but now she's really moving.
Yeah. Whoa. Okay, now to zoom up on her.
Uh-oh.
Wow, she's jumping around with her little bare feet. Slay. Whoa.
Oh.
My head is spinning. What happened? Hello? Where did she go?
Got lost in the sauce.
The girl left her fiddle behind. I'll take it with me in case I see her again. I want to understand what just happened.
The abandoned fiddle. A strange incident at the Devil's Toe.
Alright.
That's pretty good. We got something.
Yeah, is this our only third? Fitty, yes. Is this our only third save? Third we're making good progress, I think.
Yeah, it seems like we packed a lot in.
Yeah.
Can't wait until we see what's in the barrow.
Yeah, if we ever get in there. We did meet we met Mr. Shoulder.
True.
He was kind of a letdown.
Yeah. And then we kind of said like I think he's not real.
Yeah.
And we saw an evil goat vision, which was kind of my favorite part.
Yeah, well, I liked meeting the goblin for the first time.
Oh, yeah, the goblin was good.
Yeah.
Lots of new friends.
Get a picture of the goblin. We'll bring it up next to the finger crown.
Yeah. Our mascots.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Peace out for now.
Yeah, and we can, see how we're feeling next week.
Yes. I feel like I will be called by the mysterious music of the Fae.
To play the game again? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I want to figure out what we're going to do with that apple we made. So.
Yeah, that was a big revelation. All right.
All right.
Boom.
Cool.
Son of Samson could have been capable of the superhuman feats of strength,